Oh, bloody hell. A lot of laptops right there. Hey guys, I'm Tom the Tech Chap, and we're only a few weeks into 2022, but already we've seen some incredible new laptops. With out-of-this-world designs, all new hardware of course, including 12th gen Intel processors and Ryzen 6000 series chips from AMD, super-top TI versions of NVIDIA's GPUs, faster DDR5 RAM, PCIe 4 storage, as well as more OLED screens, high refresh rates. There's a bunch of upgrades. Although bear in mind, since I've had early access to some of these pre-release laptops, I haven't been able to properly test and benchmark them. So make sure you have subscribed and stay tuned for my full reviews coming soon. And if you think I've missed out on any great laptops, then let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's start with the new Dell XPS 13 Plus. This is an all-new, slightly more powerful version of what is probably the best thin and light Windows laptop you can buy. Now with beefier 12th gen Intel chips, still no dedicated GPU or Intel Arc graphics, but if you're photo or video editing on this gorgeous 13-inch 16:10 screen, then the extra processor horsepower is certainly welcome. We're also getting a very futuristic design refresh with this proper edge-to-edge keyboard with no spacing in between the keys and also bigger keycaps. There's also a new virtual function row at the top of the keyboard, and as you can see, there's no obvious touchpad. The center of this palm rest is a haptic touchpad, kind of like what we get on the MacBook Pro, but you can't really tell where it starts and finishes. So I am reserving judgment for when I can spend more time with this as to whether these upgrades are actually functionally as good as they look, and you'll also note that there is no headphone jack on this. So it kind of feels like those concept cars that we see with unrealistically big tires and designs that you'd never actually see on the road because it's probably illegal, and then eventually you see the sort of pared down version come to market. But with the XPS 13 Plus, it feels like we are getting that concept. So I'm very intrigued by this. I can't wait to test it properly. Next up, let me introduce you to the ROG Zephyrus Flow Z13. You may have already seen this in my hands-on video a couple of weeks ago, but it's kind of like a gaming Surface Pro 8. It's a chunky 13-inch tablet with a detachable keyboard, and on the inside, as we get a little window into it on the back, we can get up to the highest end 12th gen i9 Intel chips, that's the beefiest H45 series, along with an RTX 3050 Ti, and that's with either a 4K 60 or 1080p 120 touchscreen. So this really is the world's most powerful gaming tablet. But the real magic happens when you pair it with the XG mobile dock, which comes with either a 3070 or 3080, although an updated 2022 dock is on its way with AMD's new GPUs. Of course, none of this comes cheap, but its cyberpunky design, 1.1 kilogram weight, and impressive specs, this is a proper portable powerhouse. Alright, now sticking with ASUS for a moment, let's talk about this guy. It's the new ROG Zephyrus G14. Now these are super popular gaming laptops because, well, we get a 14-inch screen in a thin and light form factor which you can throw in your backpack, well, place carefully into your backpack. And so this year we've had some tasty upgrades in the form of a new 16:10 screen, which I'm happy to see, thinner bezels as well. Also this year, the G14 is going full team red with AMD's Ryzen 9 6900HS processor paired with the RX 6800S graphics card at the top end. We also get this nifty 180-degree hinge, which is handy if you're using it on a laptop stand or on your knees in bed maybe. And also the G14 comes with either a Full HD 144 or Quad HD 120Hz screen. There's other nice upgrades like Dolby Vision support, Wi-Fi 6E, DDR5 RAM, a micro SD port, a webcam, thank goodness, and this year we're also getting a MUX switch, which lets you switch between the dedicated and integrated graphics. Oh, and also the optional anime matrix lighting on the back now has 20% more LEDs and which are even brighter as well. Price is TBC, but this or its bigger brother, the G15, are definitely ones to look out for. Okay, so from ASUS to Acer, I've managed to get my grubby little paws on the new Switch